My name is Nathan. Thank you for joining me today. I just want to talk briefly about my Spring 2016 project led by Dr. Saba and Dr. Zhao Jin. I really enjoyed this course because we were able to choose whichever topic that we liked best, and it was very open-ended. So I decided to go with one of the many research ideas that Dr. Saba had, which was to work on an organic seed coating. And the idea behind this organic seed coating was to find source of nutrients that were affordable, readily available, and then also easy enough to put together so that someone like me can create their seed coating. That sets my project aside from my classmates is that I didn't just test one hypothesis to find one answer. I was actually sort of laying the foundation, or a second level of foundation if you will, for later projects to come. Now you're probably wondering what ingredients I used. Well, I had a control group, which was a plain seed with no additives. The most important question is, would there be any adverse effects? Next, I had an organic silicone form in powder. It's used in organic farming, commonly known to improve disease resistance in the plants and then also to help the growth. Second ingredient would be diatomaceous earth. Studies show this additive increases internal porosity, supporting a healthy population of bacteria beneficial to the soil. It increases the permeability of the soil. The water availability as well as nutrient availability are increased, as leaching of said inputs will decrease. The fourth key ingredient that I used was a brand, an oatmeal brand. The idea behind this was to replicate the nutrition found from the seed hull that is originally shed and then used as food for the seed that is sprouting. And the roots absorb the materials as the seed hull decomposes. So we wanted to test the idea of maybe if we gave some additional seed hulls or bran, that the available nutrients would increase. This would also work hand in hand with the idea of pairing this with a fava bean, because now that we have more nutrients available, the fava bean encourages more nutrient uptake. And so with more nutrients and more nutrient uptake, you can't go wrong. And then lastly, we wanted to add biochar. Now biochar is really awesome because if you're having an issue with low pH, you can adjust that. Increasing agriculture productivity is also a great benefit, and it's going to help prevent some foliar and soil-borne diseases. So furthermore, biochar is great because it's rich in carbon and it'll stay in the soil. Also, most importantly, biochar has been shown to help with water availability for root growth. So a combination of these were also put together. I grew a silicone, biochar, diatomaceous earth, and bran all together. If I would have had more time, I would have found a way to remove the roots, lay them out, and then compare the roots. So this is where the topic gets awesome. I challenge the next person that's working on this to do that. Pull the roots, lay them out side by side at day 10, and to compare. Root growth, how many shoots on the roots. Also, I would highly recommend doing a foliage test. Light rays can be detected to show absorption of nutrients. So the fact that we're giving these plants all these nutrients and we're giving these plants a way to absorb nutrients better, it really needs to come down to a final test investigating the leaf, the foliage. Did the foliage show that these nutrients were actually absorbed versus just going off of measuring shoots? I now promote the idea of taking the fava bean and pairing it with the corn under the seed coating as suggested by Dr. Saba. This would be a great way that would benefit your corn by increasing yield and promoting a healthier growth. I tested silicone, diatomaceous earth, I tested biochar, and I tested bran. Now it's up to you to take these findings, recreate the same slurry, and to see the effectiveness on a microscopic level by testing the roots and also visual level by testing the light waves. I recommend organic seed coatings to those if they're affordable and available. Now, the effects of a synthetic seed coating versus an organic seed coating is still under quite debate, but for right now, let's make sure we keep the two separate. Again, this is Nathan Rish, and I appreciate your time for watching my video, and feel free to email me any questions you may have at n.rish@ufl.edu. Thank you, and have a great day.